For this activity, we need the air disc. You have a board propped up on some books, or whatever you want to prop it up on. And you'll need your video physics. We're going to see if acceleration vectors add up like position vectors. So we're going to check to see if Pythagorean theorem holds and the trig functions hold. So what you'll need to do is you'll turn on your air disc. You'll have a distance, it doesn't matter what it is, marked on the board. You'll take your video physics and you'll see how long it takes to go down. That one didn't go very well. From your video physics, you should be able to figure out, by measuring the time and the distance, you should know enough now to figure out what the acceleration is in all three directions. Now, this is important. We talked about it with the velocity exercise also. When we're dealing with two dimensions, time is the same for both dimensions. When you work your word problems, that's a big thing to take out of this lab, is that's the key. That's how you go from horizontal to vertical. Time is the same for both, so that allows you to use horizontal information to actually help you get vertical information. So my regular distance would be from this line to this line. That's not in the X or Y, that's just the straight distance that the disc actually traveled. For the horizontal distance though, you need to measure the distance flat on the floor from here to here. That is the horizontal distance that I traveled. For the vertical distance, it would be the distance straight up from here to here. The time's the same, but the distance is different. From that information, you should be able to come up with the acceleration, the straight line acceleration, the horizontal acceleration, and the vertical acceleration. And once we do that, then we're going to see if the Pythagorean theorem holds for those relationships and the trig functions. And your lab instructions will tell you the details of how you want to do that. Good luck. One thing I forgot to add in a second ago was you also need to measure this angle right here. We need to know the angle with the floor. You need to be able to measure that. And there are different ways to do that. I'll leave that up to you to get the best angle. I can give you some advice if you need it. But you need that angle so we can see if the trig functions hold for acceleration.